Okay, this is a park with a nice lake. Boy, they probably did a lot of spying and stuff here at this lake area. This would be a perfect rendezvous point. I'll meet you at the lake. Where? Where in the lake? Well, you know, the north side. Which way is north? You have a compass? No. You don't have a compass? What's a compass? You went to school. We never had compass. Anyway. Alright, here I am at this Frank Melville Memorial Park. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. I never knew about this. I should actually come here. Like another time. Oh, you can walk a dog here. Well, that's nice. Oh, whoa, what's that? Oh, I don't have that. Well, I'm on the Washington Spy Trail. Look at that nice house. Look at that ice. You can imagine this area just about the same, I would say. The spy's looking out on this lake. Obviously, this is the post office. Nice colonial style house, I assume. Talk it. New York. Washington Spy Trail. Jeff goes random. I'll tell you, if it was winter time, and it probably was many times during winter time, and it was blowing windy, boy, they needed gloves, because my hands just froze right up. So it was tough being a spy. Okay, I went down Tavern Way. Looks like all new houses in the colonial style. I don't know if that boulder has been there for years. Not even sure. But obviously it's been in this area. And I saw a colonial spy squirrel somewhere. But he ran away. Okay, the Setauket neighborhood house. I'm just gonna film this through the car window. Just a nice big house. It's now a tennis court or something, or actually, wait, next door there's a tennis club. So I'm sure Washington spies played tennis, and they had a nice club here, and they would stop between spying. They'd play a couple of sets, and obviously not. But here we are on the Washington Spy Trail. Historical revisionism with Jeff Goes Random. The Washington spies playing tennis together next to the Setauket neighborhood house. There's that beautiful lake and stream, I guess a stream or a rivulet. Well, here you go, the Three Village Tennis Club. Membership open to residents. So I don't know if they'd let Washington be a member. Probably they'd allow him to be an honorary member, I would think. Oh, this is on the Washington Spy Trail. Historical revisionism. Yeah, the spies would play tennis in between passing their secrets and receiving secrets. And this is where they'd stop, play a couple of sets, and then have some hot toddies, and then move on. They'd probably play a little baseball, and then just to keep themselves occupied. Washington Spy Trail. Okay, this is Stony Brook, where they have a nice museum. They call it the Carriage. It used to be called the Carriage House, is it? I'll have to look. I believe it's the Carriage House Museum. So this is a few miles away from Setauket. Okay, so there is the Carriage House. There's a sign to the right, and there's another sign pointing east to 25A. I hope this microphone holds up. So this is a few miles away from Setauket, Washington Spy Trail. And one of the trucks that Washington used to transport soldiers and equipment, no, obviously not. That's Jeff Goes Random Historical Revisionism. And this is the wildest tree in the country. I should investigate that. Oh, okay. So they wrap it in some kind of knitting, yeah, because trees get cold in the winter, and they need to be wrapped with colorful wrappings. There's a visitors museum. Let's see what this is. Oh, here it is, the Crochet Project. This answers this question on the Washington Spy Trail. Okay, you can read that. Or not. Okay, this should answer some of the questions. Crochet Tree Project. Oh, look at that. Trees need to be wrapped in the winter time. They get cold. Do they? Away from Setauket, where I think a lot of the activities probably took place on the trail. I'm on the Washington Spy Trail. Yes, historic Stony Brook, 1 mile, State University 2, Port Jefferson 5. It's amazing what the wind chill can do. Amazing. That's what Washington had to contend with, I'm sure, and everybody in the dead of winter. That sure puts a cramp on your spying style. Or maybe it helps. Those people don't want to be chasing spies around in the middle of the winter when it's freezing. Okay, this is an historic building. It's very old. I think it's probably privately owned. But there is a sign on it. Maybe I can take a look at that sign, see what it says. This is in Stony Brook. On Stony Brook Road, actually. Okay. Well, that's a historic house. I can't see what it is. But maybe we could look it up. But, okay. Definitely around during Washington's time, I would say. Okay. That's opposite the house. That nice mountain or hill. That's a nice place for spies to meet.